Hello there. Today we will be doing number 9 of the Neetcode. We'll be doing the reverse linked list. Right. So to reverse a linked list, we are given a head node, and that node is linked to a whole bunch of nodes, as we can see here, and we need to reverse the order of these nodes. The simplest way is to recall. We set the null character here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a null here. And so there's two nulls. Let's create some pointers. And this is how it's currently situated. So we want to reverse these pointers here to point to the previous item here. So let's call that item prev for previous. And let's call the next item current, the current item. And let's call the next item next. So we have currently 3 pointers, which will point to all the items needed. We want to set the current to point, current.next to point to the previous. Then that means this goes away. Next is holding the place of the next item. So before that happens, let's move the previous to the current item, so that we can reset the current item. So this looks very similar to that n earlier, right? So now we move the current to the next item, and the next item to the current.next. Now we're holding everything in place. Simply, let's just cut these into a 3 so that we have a lot easier time of getting this done. So we reset this to point the current.next to the previous, and we move the previous to current, and the current to the next, and the next to the current.next. Again, same deal. Current.next is equal to previous. Previous is equal to current, and the current is equal to next. At this point, as you can see, next can't go to next.next because it's empty. There's nothing there. What we have here is that current is now null, and we can return previous as our head node. So that's how it's going to go. So first, let's set the head node. Let's set the previous and the current node, which is equal to none, and this is current is equal to the head. So while current, let's set the first item first. So current.next is equal to prev, right? And we're going to set the prev to the current item, and we're going to set the current item to current.next item. So this resets everything properly, and we'll return prev at the end of this loop. Let's run the code and submit. And great, we have solved the problem. So I mean, it looks pretty complicated here, but it's simply current.next is going to be the prev. Prev is going to be current, and current is equal to current.next. You might be wondering, in what order does this occur? Because if current.next now points to prev, and you set current to current.next, aren't we pointing to prev? No, not exactly. So what's going on here is that this is the current.next state. This is where it was in this present moment. This is where it will become B. We're assigning these variables to these variables here. This is an assignment. So we're assigning current.next to be prev. We're assigning previous to become current, and we're assigning current to be current.next. All at the same time. Well, I don't think there's more to learn here. I think that's how you reverse the linked list. Maybe we can do it in a more, how do you say, I guess long form. So let's do a long form if you guys want to stay around for that. Otherwise, leave a comment below if you have any questions. Like and subscribe, and check out the link in the description below for more videos. All right, this is going to just be the long form. So first of all, current.next. Well, let's make a temp variable. Current.next. Current.next is equal to prev, and prev is equal to current, and current is equal to temp. And we'll repeat this until the end of our loop, and that's it. Wow, it's faster. I wonder why. Okay, well, that's all for this problem, and have a nice one.